Good late Sunday evening. I am certified meteorologist Nick Kelly back in on this August 4th of 2019. We had a quiet end to the weekend overall. No rain chances thankfully popped up today, but we did have to start with some dense morning fog for some of you. That burned away though, and we enjoyed a quiet afternoon with partly to mostly sunny skies. In fact, if you did get the chance to venture outside, here's how we look from Indigo Sky. Just outside of Seneca, Missouri, the morning fog burned away so that we can enjoy a quiet afternoon with partly to mostly sunny skies, and we enjoyed, at the very least, a nice-looking sunset this evening. Thankfully, as we look at the rest of the week ahead, we'll keep things quiet and dry for your Monday. Still doesn't change the fact that we'll have another warm and humid day lined up for us, but that's the way it goes for early August around here. Then I'm seeing thunderstorm chances eager to pick back up starting Tuesday and taking us all the way through the coming weekend. And not to mention, even with these rain chances coming and going, it's going to still remain pretty humid while temperatures bounce between warm and hot, mainly between the 80s and 90s. We'll break down how the week's looking in just a little bit, but looking pretty calm now from 7th and Rangeline, or at least the last check back, about 10:34, almost 10:35 on this late Sunday night. We officially hit a high of 89 after we started at 68 with the morning fog. Both numbers still a bit below normal for this time of the year, and thankfully nowhere near the record low of 50 set back at 74, or nowhere near close to that record high of 107 during that miserable summer of 2012. Thankfully we're not repeating that again this year. 75 at last check and dropping regional with the calm breeze. Humidity kind of high at 87%, but eventually that north breeze and an easterly breeze will pick up a bit, bringing in a bit of drier air. So this time around, I don't think we will anticipate any fog as we head through the overnight and into your Monday morning. And that will also help temperatures to drop off a little more too. We're sitting in the mid-70s at last check, most spots between 73 and 75 at about 10:35. Eventually, we will see temperatures throughout the night drop back into the upper 60s. I'm thinking 69 for an overnight low, with skies bouncing back and forth between mostly clear and partly cloudy. Again, I don't anticipate any fog developing throughout the course of the night, and especially early in the morning. And even though we start quiet with mostly sunny skies in the morning, once we get the sun to rise, and even with partly sunny skies trying to sneak in by the start of the afternoon, that will not stop our warming trend. We'll be in the mid-70s by 8 o'clock and then into the mid-80s as we quickly approach the noon hour on Monday. The Skywatch Storm Tracker has been bone dry and kind to us this afternoon and evening, although I am seeing a bit of cloud cover trying to sneak in from the northwest as a result of decaying thunderstorms still trying to make their way across those central parts of Nebraska, but they're splitting up before they can come close to Lincoln and Kearney, Nebraska. But still, that doesn't change the fact that with the northwest flow of the jet stream still on top of us, so we'll still have to watch for any disturbances to come riding in right along the jet as we go throughout the course of the week. But also another feature coming into play down at the surface is this cold front, draped from Canada all the way down through the northern plains, the northern Rockies, and all the way back into Nevada. That is a cold front that'll be flirting with us as we head toward the middle of the coming week, and especially by the end of this week. And you can see what that does in terms of our weather setup. Before that cold front tries to make an appearance around here, we'll have highs in the upper 80s again tomorrow, near 90 Tuesday and Wednesday, with a couple waves giving us some isolated scattered thunderstorms. But then as that front nears us Thursday and Friday, not only does that dip our highs back into the middle to upper 80s, that ups the cloud cover and the rain chances too, before we start warming up back up once again as we head toward next weekend. So let's break down your future track forecast in a little more detail here, starting with tonight and going into your Monday morning. A simple forecast here. We'll just keep things quiet overall. Skies bouncing back and forth between mostly clear and partly cloudy. We'll keep things mild with overnight lows across the area, dropping off to about 69. We start with a light east breeze in the morning, and then we turn it around out of the south and crank it up just a little bit at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And even with partly sunny skies, that will not stop our warming trend for your Monday. We'll be in the middle 80s by noon. Well, Joplin should be topping out around 89 degrees. In fact, everybody should be close to 89 degrees for an afternoon high underneath partly sunny skies in the afternoon. The future track wants to try and paint a stray shower or storm near Table Rock Lake, but I think that stays closer to areas on the eastern sides of the lake, around Springfield, Branson, east of US 65 as you go into the Ozarks of Missouri. Even though we're quiet for your Monday, we'll have another disturbance along the jet stream sneak in Tuesday and then going into Wednesday. So that'll be a chance for a little bit more scattered, if not isolated thunderstorms for your Tuesday and Wednesday. Despite that, we'll still stay on the hot side of things with highs eventually sneaking back into the lower 90s. Then you see Thursday. That cold front at the surface is draped across the northeastern parts of the U.S. and working back across the northern parts of the four-state region. That, with another disturbance at the jet stream, means thunderstorms increasing in coverage as we go into Thursday and especially Friday. That's what will keep highs generally in the middle to upper 80s during this time frame. And then as we head toward the coming weekend, especially around Saturday, that is when that upper level ridge starts to strengthen again. We'll back off of the rain chances a bit, and this will allow temperatures to start sneaking back near 90, if not into the lower 90s, by this coming Saturday and next Sunday. So a little bit of everything and kind of a little bit all over the place, throughout the 7-day forecast, but temperatures at least try to remain fairly consistent. Upper 80s again for your Monday, 89 degrees, 90 on Tuesday, 91 on Wednesday. Then with more cloud cover, more chances for widespread rain Thursday and Friday with that advancing cold front, we'll drop back to 89 Thursday, 86 on Friday. Then with everything retreating back to the north, back into the upper 80s on Saturday, and potentially back in the lower 90s by next Sunday, with mild nights aplenty lined up. Have a good night. Have a great Monday.